So, this is the new Game of Thrones show?
Yeah, it's a prequel show taking place a few hundred years before the original show.
Huh. So, doesn't that mean we already know what happens?
What do you mean?
Well, isn't the history and lore of Game of Thrones already written by the time we get to the original show?
Yeah, I mean, George R.R. Martin, he built out this crazy universe in intricate detail.
So, doesn't that mean that the outcome of whatever conflict this is has already been written about?
Yeah, but it's not like anyone actually reads the books.
What? I'm sure millions of people read the source material.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
You know, that might be a good exercise for you. I mean, what was the last book you read?
What? Oh, I can't hear you. The show's starting.
Wait, did they just jump ahead a few years? I mean, where did that child come from?
Yeah. Looks like there was a little time jump.
So, what happened in all that time?
I don't know. I mean, obviously nothing important.
Well, that's annoying. I mean, you can't just jump around in a story, especially when all the actors look the exact same.
Oh, if that bothers you, just wait until the halfway point.
Why? What happens then?
Just wait. You'll love it.
Harumph. What?
Man, Damon is such a badass.
How is he still alive?
Because he's clearly an amazing fighter.
I mean, how are none of these arrows hitting him? There are dozens of archers shooting at him.
He's just too fast, they can't get him.
He's not even taking cover under any of the wreckage. He's just running in a straight line, at least serpentine.
See, look, alright, a couple hit him. Alright, are you happy now?
No, I mean, they must have showed 100 arrows fired. What kind of archers are these?
I mean, obviously not very good ones. They can't hit a single guy.
Unbelievable. And then a dragon just swoops in to save the day, just as he's about to be overwhelmed. That's classic.
Shh.
Whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, here we are.
How many years did we just jump?
I don't know, like 10-ish?
Is this show just gonna constantly jump around in time?
Seems so.
But I was just starting to like those other actresses.
Yeah, too.
How is the audience supposed to develop an emotional connection to these characters when the people we connect to keep changing?
I don't know.
It seems like it lessens the investment and attachment the audience has with these characters because we've spent hours with a certain version of them and now it almost feels like we've lost them already.
Yeah.
And then, the only thing we can do is connect to the characters that have remained constant throughout, and then we're forced to kind of like these characters who, maybe we probably shouldn't like.
Oh, like Damon?
Yes, like Damon.
No, Damon's the best. Shh.
Wait, why isn't Allison being punished for slashing Rhaenyra?
Because she's the queen?
But, I mean, she stabbed the heir to the Iron Throne. Is there no sort of repercussions for that?
I mean, Rhaenyra's son also just cut out Viserys' son's eye, and, not seeing any punishment for that.
Huh. You got a point there, but I guess we know where this is headed once King Viserys dies.
What? I mean, we don't know he's gonna die.
What? I mean, he looks more like a corpse every time we see him. I mean, how else is the conflict going to start?
Maybe it'll be another war with the Free Cities people.
Uh-huh. Sure. Wait, so Rhaenyra's plan is to fake murder her husband, and then marry her uncle, thus alienating the Velaryons, all as an intimidation tactic to make the Greens more scared of her?
Yes.
Not a great plan. I mean, her uncle would have allied with her anyway. And it's not like this solves either the succession of the throne or legitimizes the father of her children.
Well, no. But now, the Greens know she's capable of anything.
Right, which would make them even more worried that she'll kill Aegon to legitimize her place as heir and make them more desperate to be rid of her.
I mean, technically, but they're already pretty evil. I mean, Allison had that guy burn his brother alive.
Right, but it's not like she knows that was them, and everything she's doing now is just making war more inevitable.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, these time jumps are just getting out of hand.
No, they're progressing the story.
I mean, Aemond looks like he's 35, and he's supposed to be, what, like 18?
Everything's relative.
What does that even mean?
It means, as long as we know the approximate age relations of the kids, then... Are you okay?
It's just... King Viserys, he's not walking to the throne, he's walking to his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, she's his favorite. You want to talk about it?
No, I'm fine, it's just the dust.
There's no dust in here.
Shh.
Wait, did King Viserys just die?
Are you serious?
Oh, what a plot twist.
How? His death has been foreshadowed since the first episode.
I don't know, he seemed pretty resilient to me.
Oh, are you kidding me? Another war is gonna start because King Viserys, who's on opium, mumbled an answer to the wrong person.
I mean, yeah, he was old and dying. I mean, he probably had dementia.
Just seems like a lazy way to kick off a war.
You seem like a lazy way to kick off the drama.
What? What? Why is Rhaenys not just setting all the high towers on fire?
Because, like she said, it's not her place.
Ah, I see. So it makes more sense to leave them all alive, knowing full well that this will lead to war and countless more deaths.
No, she wants to avoid war. I mean, that's why she's suddenly supporting Rhaenyra. Because Rhaenyra's the only one showing restraint and not just diving headfirst into war.
How is she avoiding war? I mean, the only way Rhaenyra, who Rhaenys still thinks murdered her son, by the way, is going to get the throne is by going to war. And Rhaenys could have just prevented that war by killing the High Towers.
No, you don't get it. I mean, this is the only way to avoid war.
Well, of course there's going to be a war. I mean, what else would be the point of the show? Why on earth would Rhaenyra send her tiny son alone to go convince a lord to join their side?
Because he's not alone. He has a dragon.
And why would the boy stay when he sees the giant dragon? You know who that is. Get out of there.
Dad, no, he'll be fine. He was sent as a messenger.
Yeah, tell that to his crazy uncle, who he also blinded in one eye.
No, come on, Aemon, leave him alone.
Why doesn't this boy just turn around and go back to Storm's End? At least he was safe there.
No, he's gonna make it. Oh, he's gonna be fine. Oh my God, he got bitten in half.
Lucerys? More like lunch Eris, am I right?
You monster. So, what'd you think of the first season of House of the Dragon?
You know, I think it was a lot of setup for not a lot of real action.
No, there was some action in there, you know. I remember when Daemon was at war?
Ah, yes, the one real battle shown in the whole season, which had absolutely nothing to do with the story.
No, it's related because of the Velaryons and stuff.
You know, shows like these, they just need to stick to the source material. I mean, the books are always better. There's got to be some other fantasy show out there right now, right?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings of Power is also airing right now.
Oh, great. I mean, Tolkien stuff is airtight. As long as that show just sticks to what he wrote, I'm sure that will be just as good as the movies.